Welcome Clash Royale players one and all to another episode of Galamom Gaming. Today we explore Galamom Rage. And it is true, my mom plays Clash Royale and she loves the Rage card. Wait, were you expecting something different? No, come on. What grandmother rages at Clash Royale? Okay, maybe that's for a future episode. But in any case, today we are showing her somewhat unorthodox playing style at Arena 3 with this very unusual deck that is a little damage heavy, but we're going to see how she uses it and if she can get that rage spell working. Obviously right there, faced with skeleton army, she does a pretty good job in stopping them, and it looks like she might be able to stop the skeleton from getting to the tower. That is the key right there. Works out well. She's going to lose the cannon and the knight to the giant bomb, but in the meantime the Valkyrie got to the left lane tower and did significant damage. It just goes to show that just about any card, if it can get there unopposed, it is going to lay a lot of damage to a tower, even by itself. So now we're focused on that right lane tower. Looks like she is trying to defend some smaller units. And again, she is at a trophy level where she's likely to find players that are of her similar skill level or maybe slightly lower in level. But that's just the nature of the game. It's always going to happen. And so right here, it's a couple of level 8s who maybe are not winning tournaments, but still having a lot of fun at the game. There goes the rage spell, awfully late on the Valkyrie, but she got an extra spin or two in, and I asked her what her rage spell strategy was, and she says she just tries to save it, and randomly, if it turns out there's a couple of units or several units that are at or near the tower, she'll drop it then and hope for the best. So the opponent, though, brought a rage spell, also enraging the barrel goblins and the dragon. Galamom loses a tower first, but she does have a lot of damage on both of the opponent's towers, so obviously this game is far from over with just over a minute left. Galamom on the move again with the archers in front of the Valkyrie, countered by a musketeer on the other side. Will she drop the rage spell? No, here come the minions, and you'll notice the opponent has no answer for those minions. They get to the tower and they're going to melt it down, and the late rage spell once again enrages the remaining minions, and well, it does get them to do a lot of damage on the king's tower. Here she comes. She's got a knight, she's got an archer trying to utilize that rage as best as possible. Lots of damage going in on the king's tower, so surprisingly quickly she's gotten through that tower and gotten the king's tower down to about 50%. Back on defense, using the cannon to stop that giant skeleton, working out well. Again, the minions go down. This time they are going to get melted by that dragon, though. And another confrontation on the left lane. Will she go left lane? Will she try to get the 3 crown? We are down into the last 20 seconds, and this battle is tied. Confrontation on the bridge once again. Valkyrie in there. Archer, she drops a cannon just in case that giant skeleton is on its way. Here comes the Valkyrie after the tower again. The archer's doing a great job on the dragon, and in come the minions as time runs out. The rage spell, the minions are eventually going to get into it, and believe it or not, that does it. Just one enraged minion won that battle for Galamom, 2 crowns to 1. Now, Galamom has also ventured her way into Arena 4, Pekka's Playhouse. Here she is facing a level 7 player, and she's brought the same deck, well, similar. Now she's got a minion in use instead of the minion horde, but she's got the Galamom Rage at the ready. Now again, she put this deck together herself, and the strategy is her own, so don't blame me. If you want Galamom tips, you're more than welcome to visit her clan or maybe catch her in a live stream. But right now it looks like she is facing a push from the left-hand side, minions and a musketeer, and she's going to answer by rocketing the heck out of that bridge. So I think the theory here was nobody else would come over the bridge after she took it out. I will have a little talk with her about rocket accuracy. But in any case, that costs her a tower, the rocket missing everybody, and yes, the bridge is still usable even after a giant rocket has impacted it. So things are not looking good for Galamom and her rage spell right now, as she's way behind very early, only a minute into this battle. The Valkyrie, it's going to go down quickly. The archers and the minions, well, they don't really have anybody to tank for them, and it looks like, no, she's not going to use the rage spell yet. Just a couple of minions left, and here comes a minion horde from the opponent, followed by a musketeer. She's got the cannon. Well, maybe not the ideal card to counter a minion horde, but it did distract them long enough for the towers to take them down before they saw a lot of damage. She's got a knight on the move forward again. And yes, I am working on coaching Galamom to try to save up a little more elixir so she can deploy more than one unit at once. Here we go, a Valkyrie, a good card to counter the barbs, but better if you wait a few seconds and drop it A, within range of the towers, and B, right smack in the middle of the barbarians so she can damage all four at once. She's lost the Valkyrie. The archers are going to get a few shots off on the tower. Here come the minions as well. They are going to get almost, not quite, to the tower, the cannon. So both players using the cannon to combat air troops. Well, it does work again as a distraction. Hog Rider in on the left-hand side right after her King's Tower. The Minion Horde, great card. That should stop it, except for the freeze spell. Hog freeze. Finally, the Knight gets the Hog down, and here comes the push. She's got a Knight and the Minion Horde. She drops a Valkyrie in there as well, countered by the Minion Horde, and the Fireball doesn't look good suddenly, but she's still got several ground units up. This could be a good opportunity. Yes, here it comes. The Rage spell drops down, and I love the placement and the timing of this one. Lots of units to enrage, and sure enough, they just destroy that tower just in a couple of seconds. So much more damage with all of those units under that same Rage spell. And right away, they are down to the King's Tower. An overwhelming number of units. The Fireball tries to counter, but the Minion Horde is on top of the tower as the freeze wears off. One more Rage spell, and that is the end of this battle. Galamom with the 3-crown win using a little Galamom Rage. All right, we are going to do this live. It is time to replicate Galamom's Rage deck. Get in there in Arena 7 with my level 9 account and see what we can do. I don't know about this. Fireball Rocket. Okay, so we'll start with a Knight in the back of the pack here. Just about the only card that I really could safely start with. And we'll see what the opponent has. All right, Elixir Collector. Okay, how about a Rocket? I'm thinking Rocket on the Elixir Collector and the tower at the same time. Precisely placed. Should work out, and that is going to take down the Elixir Collector. All right, and a lot of hit points off that tower. Okay, Royal Giant, perfect counter is the Minion Horde, should take it down. Wizard in the back is going to hurt those minions, and that's going to be trouble. Got to get the cannon down, try to get this Royal. Okay, the Royal Giant did fall. The Wizard was a little bit far away, and look at the Knight. The Knight did a great job on the left-hand side, all by his lonesome. Got a lot of hit points off that tower, and we'll try to counter these guys with some archers. And then let's get ready here. We will go ahead and drop either, let's go with the Valkyrie. We'll put the Valkyrie out in front of the archers here and see if she can't try to, oh, not quite. Maybe the Knight, let's get in there. We wanted to try to tank for those archers, not going to work out. Oh, Fireball. And we will get to the tower though. Valkyrie on the tower, we didn't have enough elixir. We couldn't do it, but we didn't need it. Look at that, just the Valkyrie and the Knight together. Get the tower down, didn't have a chance. That would have been a definite exhibition of Galamom Rage, dropping it late like that and maybe overkilling that tower. But we got the job done, and the opponent suddenly has gone quiet. Let's see if we can't, maybe if the Minion Horde can survive, we could rage it. Let's see, if he doesn't have arrows, we could, oh, no, it's a Wizard. Can we get him in? No, the Wizard took out a complete waste. Oh man, a complete waste of my Rage spell. And it's just going to sit there looking so pretty. All right, so we've got to counter perfect Fireball on these Barbarians. Try to get the Wizard too. Yes, got the Wizard out of the way. Double usage from the Fireball. That is a big mistake. And can't quite get the Rocket to get the Elixir. It's been so long since I've used the Rocket, I didn't even know. So yeah, that's right. You can't quite get it there unless they are a little bit closer. So let's just try to defend here. We know that Royal Giant was coming again. How about a Rocket on a Royal Giant? Rocket the Royal Giant should do, oh, not bad, almost 50% damage. And then the cannon Minion Horde in here should take it down. Oh, he's got a Fireball of his own. We are going to get that. Nice. We got the Giant down once again, and not too bad. Now we can Fireball all sorts of stuff. No! Okay, too late. We dropped the Royal Giant, but we will keep him from gathering too much elixir. We'll try to slow this Royal Giant down. We got 20 seconds or so left. Come on, get the Royal Giant down. Oh, Fireball! Tower's under 1,000, but we're still looking good. We got the Knight, Raged, and Raged Knight, he is going to get one shot, one massive shot on the tower. And we got to Fireball these Barbarians. The minions, we should be able to counter them, just stop them, I mean, with the tower. Another Royal Giant, but I don't think he's got time. Zap spell, cannon is in there, just got to stall him a few more seconds. And it's going to be, yes, the Galamom Rage deck wins it. 1 crown to 0, that was exhausting. Man, that deck, I don't know, it's a challenge. So that was fun. Maybe not the deck for me, but that is the great thing about this game. Every player has their own individual playing style. What is yours? Let me know down below. Is this an Arena 3, Arena 4 deck you would try, or do you have a better idea? Thank you guys, as always, for sticking around for the end of this episode. Please subscribe for daily Clash content. And of course, I hope to see every last one of you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks.
Galamom, your mum.
What, Peter?
Nothing. She's a good player.
Uh-huh.
She's a good player, Galamom.
Yeah.